Okay, this is kind of wild. How's it going, Roadrunners? Life treating you good? We're having having quite the season, huh? 4-4. We're trying to figure out how everything's going for us. Yes. Okay, this is kind of wild. How's it going, Roadrunners? Life treating you good? We're having How you feeling about tonight? I'm just making sure that my video's coming through. That kind of fun stuff. You know how it is. And I do not know why I don't have my camera's not acting. It should be. I don't know why it's not. It's kind of odd uh, how that's working. But you can see. Hey, it is what it is. And let's just talk through it this way. You guys, obviously, can you see my screen? I'm pretty sure you can. And that's the best thing about this. So let's dig right into what we have to worry about. To what we have to worry about, right? What do we have to worry about? We're playing one of the class of the leagues again. We survived not having the 3 in a row 50 to something washouts for ourselves, so I think that's good. Now South Florida's coming off an amazing loss, right? Close loss, 34-31 on the road at Memphis, and so it makes you wonder uh, who is South Florida? Did they just happen to run into a buzzsaw of Memphis? I didn't think Memphis was that good, but apparently Memphis has proven me wrong, right? Memphis is still up there at the top. I think we ourselves answered the question about who is Tulane. We sent them packing. So let's talk about South Florida. Key stats, their offense, 8th overall in FBS. Are you ready to handle that as a fan? Are you ready to put up with that? Rushing yards, 225. Rushing yards, 35th. 13th in rushing. 35th in passing at 261 yards. Scoring 7th with 40 points a game. We better bring our A game. Here's what's working in our favor. They're 89th in FBS in total defense, right? Passing 271, they give up 271 yards. It's 128th out of however many teams, right? Rushing 27th, so they do pretty good at rushing. Scoring, they're probably at 69th. They're probably right in the middle of the pack, right? Not very far off from being top 40% or bottom 60%, I guess is what I'm saying. Our offense, thanks to the last game against Tulane, we're 58th in FBS. Passing, we're 79th. Rushing, we're 43rd, 178 yards a game, right? We rely on the rushing game. We got to stick with it. We got to stick with it. Our defense, 101st. Passing, 114th. Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. That we're going to have to really hope our front five has another game of their lives. They don't have to get sacks. They do not have to get sacks, and I'll explain to you why they don't have to get sacks. But the big thing is they do, however, have to squeeze that pocket. They have to absolutely squeeze it, right? Their passing leader is their quarterback. Their rushing leader is their quarterback. That's why they have to squeeze it. If they stay disciplined on this guy, 596 yards on 120 carries, then I think we're okay. I think we're okay in this game. I'm not kidding. I really do think we're okay in that regard. If we can manage to keep that quarterback contained, keep him in the pocket, make him use his arm. Don't get me wrong. He's highly qualified. He's highly talented. But we do not want him to break out and burn us rushing the ball, right? We want to be able to use 5 guys, keep him in the pocket, and then have 6 on pass coverage. We have to have it that way. We have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's go into the game cast. Here you can see he leads McCown by 300 passing yards. He's got 6 TDs, 17 TDs, 6 INTs. Wow. Yeah, poor kid. Growing up with a last name like Nimrod. Oh boy. High school's hard. Grade school's hard. Junior high's hard. Middle school's hard. It's even harder with it. I ain't gonna lie. Whoo! First time I saw that, whoo wee. That creates some tough skin. That creates some thick skin. So if we look at overall, you know, South Florida's 3-1, Tulane's 3-1, Memphis 4-1, North Texas is 4-1, Navy's 5-1. Right? They're playing for supremacy of the conference. We can ruin somebody's season. We can ruin their season too. We walk out here with that game, we can ruin their season too. The matchup predictor saying 85% to 14%. So, or 86-14, however you want to look at it. I give us a better chance than that. And I am looking at it through how the team played last week. I still don't think we come out with a victory. But I would be very happy if we kept it close. I'm not lying. Because then that would tell me that we've actually grown as a team. Right? Because then that would tell me the last three games after that are actually winnable. And we can finish 7-5. We take this game, we should be able to finish the conference and be 8-4. That would be a huge. And let me tell you something. I will be the first there to, if I could see Coach Trell, I'd give him a kiss right on the lips. I'm not kidding. Hey, you know, he would deserve it. He would earn it. I'm telling you. Because the way this team started and the way it kind of lulled and started looking like, who is this team? And if we manage to win this game and then go 8-4, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. You can't underestimate the ability to turn a season around, right? And that would be turning a season around. For some of y'all, it'd be a disappointment being 8-4 when we're saying easily 9 wins, easily 10 wins, right? For me, I still said 8-4 was our ceiling. And that's fine. I got no issues with that. I'm pretty sure if you go back, I would have said 8-4 was something we could do. And I'd be happy with doing 8-4. 100% be happy doing 8-4. What I won't be happy with is if we continue to stumble down the road, right? Throughout the rest of the season. We can't do that. We have to show some moxie and really show who this team can be. Who they can be, right? We have some bright spots. Amador's come back on. I think he was injured. They said that McCown was injured. You know, Robert Henry's going to be Robert Henry. Will Henderson. I mean, let's see if we can't do that kind of. Let's see if we can't go out and find out. Now, let's change the subject. You already know where I stand on this game, right? Let's change the subject real quick like. We can win at home for the most part. We've only lost one home game, right, in 2 seasons so far, and that was Texas State. What if I told you there might be a nefarious reason why we can do so much better at home, kind of regardless of the opponent, than we do on the road? You see where I'm going with this? What do you think? Do you think that maybe, just maybe, our opposing teams have figured out how to get a hold of our play calling? Now, it's been rather simple. Don't get me wrong. You just had to play to our tendencies that we've been playing to, which we broke completely against Tulane. We broke our tendencies completely against Tulane. I think we might have thrown 4 swing passes, wide receiver screens, right? Total in that game. And we went up the field, even for 7 yards, right? we threw the ball vertically short. But at the same time, every one of our passes, it sure seemed like our guys were wide open, making it very easy for McCown to complete passes. Very easy for him to complete passes. There were a couple that he zipped in there pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to give him his flowers. So I'm beginning to wonder if maybe when we're on the road, there's something that opposing teams have figured out about us. I mean, I don't know. I don't know for a fact if that's what's happening. But it'd be harder for them to do inside the dome, maybe. But if it is true, then that means there might be intercepting it electronically because they're not doing it inside the dome. Hey, we all know the Yankees, Red Sox, Astros, White Sox, and a host of others have figured out how to use electronic means in the 2017 season there. Don't think other schools won't do that. In this day and age of high stakes football, a lot of money. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, peace out, Roadrunners. Birds up. I'll figure out how to use this software at some point. But until that time comes,